Pakistan the winners. That's the match summary then. Zimbabwe 147 for 8, and Pakistan making heavy weather of it at times, but over the line in the end, winning this quite comfortably by 5 wickets. We're ready with the presentation, I hear. Over to Pomi Mbangwa.
It was one that got close in the end, but it was Pakistan who got there by 5 wickets, and in the end they'll say quite comfortable, but perhaps not so. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the post-match presentation. Let me present to you those who are here, their dignitaries, and I'll start off with the ambassador, Mr. Titus M.J. Abubasutu from the Embassy of Zimbabwe. Welcome, sir. And the rest of them are Mr. Muhammad Jamil Ahmed, sales partner of Vigotel Mobile, Mr. Shazad Kaiser Khan, Jazz business partner, Mr. Tayyab Niaz on behalf of Inverex Electrical Vehicle EV, Mr. Haji Abdul Rashid, distributor Hello Hair Shampoo, and Mr. Noman Ali, sole distributor Islamabad Infinity Ventures Super South. Now, if I could ask Mr. Titus M.J. Abubasutu to present the PCB Moment of the Match award to Brad Evans for his 2 wickets in over number 5. He got rid of Farhan and also Baba, and that certainly brought Zimbabwe back into the game after a score which you might say was not quite sufficient and not what they'd have wanted. Now to Mr. Noman Ali to present the Super South Bowler of the Match cash award of 1,50,000 rupees to Muhammad Nawaz for his 2 for 22. It was at that stage that they brought the game back, Pakistan, after a good start from Zimbabwe. Superb work from Nawaz. And now to Mr. Shazad Kaiser Khan, who will present the Jazz Superpower of the Day cash award of 1 lakh rupees to Babar Azam. An outfield catch that went high into the sky to dismiss Ryan Burl. And they certainly needed wickets at that time, and he held on to the chance. Now to Mr. Haji Abdul Rashid, who will present the Hello Hair Shampoo 100% confident all-rounder of the match cash award of 1 lakh rupees to Saim Ayub for his 1 for 31, and he also got 22 runs to get Pakistan started. We continue on with the awards. Mr. Tayyab Niaz will present the Inverex EV Electrifying Batter of the Match cash award of 1 lakh rupees to Fakhr Zaman for his 44 of 32. Came in at a tough time, and he ensured that he settled the ship first up, and then with Usman seemed to get a good partnership going to get them well on the way. Now if I could ask the player of the match, and that is Muhammad Nawaz, and he will sign the bat for Vigotel Mobile collaboration project in association with the Almira Foundation. Yep, then I'll ask Mr. Muhammad Jamil Ahmed to present the Vigotel Mobile Player of the Match trophy and cash award of Pakistan rupees 300,000, and that is to Muhammad Nawaz. 2 for 24 he got, and also with some runs at the back end of the game. So Muhammad Nawaz is the player of the match. Nawaz, if you could come forward for a chat. Stand right on the mark and look at the camera over there. So there you go.
Cheers, thanks.
Yeah, how good does that feel? I'm talking about your bowling, but also being there at the end.
Of course, feeling good. Start of the series, and when you get the good start, it gives you more confidence. And as a team, win was very important for us, and we won the game. And it will help us a lot to going forward in the tournament.
The thinking in terms of your bowling and whether it changes at all when a team gets a really good start and you have to come on to bowl.
I think it's a little difficult sometimes, but still, as a bowler, whatever my plan was, I was just trying to stick with that and keep it basic and just try to bowl in a good area. And pitch was a little bit helping me as well, so yeah.
Any different, this pitch today, to what you're accustomed to when you come here to Pindi?
I think it's a little bit different. Rawalpindi, because it's my home ground, so it's always a high-scoring game here, but today it played a little bit different.
And as far as you're concerned with regard to confidence, you seemingly are hitting them well and bowling well. Are you right at the top of your game, do you feel?
Yes, I feel that I'm right on the top of the game, but T20 cricket, you know, it's within 1 or 2 over momentum change and it shifts, so you have to be on top all the time and keep reading the situation of the game, and that's what we did very good today, I think.
Okay, well played today. Congratulations on the award, and we look forward to watching
this award. I want to say something. This award I want to dedicate to my family and my kids. Thank you.
Yeah, well done.
Thank you.
Mohammad Nawaz is the player of the match for today. Now if I could invite Zimbabwe's captain to come forward for a chat. Sikandar Raza. Hey Raza, nice to see you.
Tommy, good to see you too.
147. Tell me what you thought of it at halfway.
Yeah, I didn't think so. There was a good total on that wicket. I thought there is still on those wickets there's a bit of need for batsmanship. I thought there was either a dot or a swing. So when I was watching the game, I realized that some of us have to grind for the team and try and find a partnership. I think the only thing is we couldn't find a partnership today. Had we found one, I think 165, 160 was a par score on that wicket.
In the messaging, what is it that is kind of the goal? Because it seemed, I would say positive might have been the word, and then execution is not quite right.
Yeah, certainly. I think the guys were trying. We cannot fault them for trying. I think everybody was trying. I think, as you know, Pakistan has got a bit of mystery, and the spinners are quality as well with Saim, Nawaz and Abrar. It's not easy to just put them away. So I thought at that moment, had we found 6, 7 and over and just try and keep some wickets in the hand as well, then we could have pulled the plug a bit earlier. But every time I thought I wanted to pull the plug, I ended up losing a wicket on the other end. That sort of held me. But I kept thinking that if we can get to 160 somehow, then I think we've got a very good chance. Because we didn't know how much dew it's going to be. I think the last 10 overs were certainly slightly easier to bat on, but we were banking on the fact that if we can take early pause and put Pakistan back, then you never know what happens when they're under pressure.
You say 160. Would 160 still have been shorter than you think would have been par on there?
No, when we went out there to bat, I thought when I was watching the game and when I played myself as well, I thought there wasn't much turn. It wasn't the turn that was a factor. It was slightly stoppy, and when you want to tee off the spinners and the ball, it's a bit stoppy. Then you know you're going to lose a lot of wickets as well. And it wasn't easy to work the pace because the pace wasn't there from spinners for 1s and 2s. So every time you look for one, you end up finding a dot as well. So I thought 160, the seam attack and the spin quality we have, I thought 160 would have been par on that wicket.
A good fight, though. You must be happy with that.
Certainly happy. There's more positive than negatives. But I think we're getting to a stage where the fight has always been there, but we must learn how to cross the line, and that has been the last hurdle. We were very far off not so long ago, so we have taken great strides in the right direction. Yeah, but as a captain, I like our team to start crossing lines more often than not.
So what do you say in there? What's the messaging with many who haven't been in these conditions before?
Yeah, certainly these are not the easiest conditions, Pommy. The wickets, the weather, the fog that comes after, so the visibility of the ball when you're under a high ball, especially fielding second when the temperature drops quickly. So these are not conditions that are very easy, but that's why we love this game. That's why we play this sport, for every new challenge that comes our way, and we find a solution and we take our country forward.
Okay, all the best.
Thanks, Pommy.
Sikandar Raza, captain of Zimbabwe, now to speak to the victorious captain, and that is Salman Ali Agha, captain of Pakistan. Salman, oh, it got a bit close, didn't it? Closer than you would like.
Yeah, it was a close game. I think we didn't started well in both department, bowling and batting. And when you don't start well, the games get to that close.
Okay, speak about the bowling, though. After the start where they get off in the power play, you must be particularly happy with how your spinners bring you back into the game.
Yeah, I think spinner has been doing well for last 4 or 5 months, and they always come up and they raise their hands, whoever come. Even Saim, even say Nawaz and Ibrar, they come every time in the middle and they take wickets, and they don't give many runs as well, and they are the one who put us back in the game.
Did your expectation today, when you turn up here, is it of a high-scoring game? And would it have been a surprise that you only have to chase that much and find it, I suppose, so difficult to get there?
Yeah, when we came last night, I knew it is not going to be. I saw the pitch and I knew it is not going to be very, very high scoring games. Normally, Pindi is like very high scoring games, but lately it's not been high scoring games. But I thought it's going to be like 160 to 180 kind of a pitch. But yeah, we pulled it in really well. And while chasing 147, I was very, very happy. But we didn't start it well in power play, and then we have to play the way we did in obviously after power play.
Okay, it's a winning start still. Generally, you've been in fine form as a team. What do you say to them, and what do you do in a couple of days off that you have?
Yeah, obviously we need to start well when it's come to bowling and batting. I think in power play we need to be ruthless, and whenever we get an opportunity while scoring runs or even taking wickets when we are bowling, we need to do that. In wide ball games and especially in T20, you need to start well, and that's what I'm going to talk about. And we have a few days rest. We need to rest properly. That's well as.
Enjoy the rest. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
Captain of Pakistan, victorious today, and that concludes the presentation.